is only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We got a battle report for you. World top 40k player with the Recon Marine, Keevil, bringing you the battle reports all day, every day. This battle report was super fun. We actually played our boy Greg, who's on the 40k Dirtbag team. He's running his Custodes. So a special game is coming up for you guys. We're doing the new Custodes list that Folger's been running. Fucking perfect against orcs. So he's probably going to be running that for a team event coming up. So that's going to be fun to go over. And then with the Grey Knights, we're actually testing out an MSU build for the Conclave. So this game is going to be super fun. It was live. If you guys are members or Patreons, is actually up on members and Patreons only. So you guys can go check out this video live. We go over full tactics throughout the game, as well as end game battle reports. So in this video, we're going to go over picture by picture, turn by turn, what we did good. If you guys want to support the channel, we have in the description below the new merch right here. So if you guys like any of these designs, you can actually get them on the t-shirts. We have our Makari shirt, which is retired. This guy is fucking sick. He's now a token now, which sucks. But yeah, we got the Crow and Custodes as well. So go check that out. And Keevil's book all the way over there. Scan that QR code, go check out that book. It's a very, very good read. It goes over mindset of the tabletop gaming in and out of life. Kind of helps you really think about the game when you're playing it, and emotional intelligence. It's a really good read. Definitely support him over there. Sorry, I just ran up 3 flights of stairs. But yeah, let's get into the battle report. Quick shout out to the sponsors, and then we'll go over our report with fucking cool-ass MSU Grey Knights versus Custodes. Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any of the links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. Alright guys, so I actually have the list. Again, these are all live for members and Patreons only. So if you guys want to support us, head over there. If you guys want professional coaching in your corner as well, we were #1 Grey Knight player in the world 3 years ago. We do that, and then Custodes coaches, we have those as well. I do Custodes as well, so if you guys want a professional coach in your corner, head over to Patreon. If you guys are just members and you'd like to support us over at YouTube, head over to YouTube so you guys can watch these battle reports live and don't have to wait weeks before the other battle reports come out, and you get a whole recap at the end of the game as well. So for our list for Grey Knights, we were actually testing this out. I just made this list randomly when the new points dropped. But it's 2,000 points exactly. We have Brotherhood Chaplain with the full rerolls for their charges, and then he's got +1 to charge. So we're putting him with the Paladin unit. We have a Brotherhood Chaplain again, so 2 Chaplains, both with rerolls. 1 Brotherhood Librarian, and 1 Grandmaster with the Sanctic Reaper. So the Sanctic Reaper gives +3 attacks built in. So for once per game, he essentially has 5 attacks, 6, 7, 8 attacks, and then once per game, 9, 10, 11 attacks with Psychic, ignoring mods, Strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage. So you just spend 1 CP, you have 11 attacks precision. Seems kind of good. Hitting on 2s with the +1 to wound if they're above your strength with the Paladins. Yeah, it's really good. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Terminators. All with apothecaries, all with banners, all with silencers. So each squad has 2 silencers each in their units. So it's just MSU build, all being able to fall back and shoot and charge, and being able to res models as well. Then we have a strike squad just to kind of scout and make sticky. And then we also have 3 5-man Paladin units. So 1's Grandmaster, 1 is Chaplain, the other one is a Chaplain, and then the Libby is being led with a Terminator brick. So 1 Terminator Libby, 3 Paladins, and that's it. And that's it. Fucking 8 units of Terminators. 3 Paladins, 5 Terminators, and a bunch of characters. So his list, he has been running this for a while now. He's doing pretty well with it. He's got 2 units of the bikes, 1 3-man, 1 2-man with the Lord. A unit of Witch Seekers scouting, 2 prosecuting units in the back, a guard unit with the Blade Champ, And then he's got some Terminators. I think the Terminators are in reserves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man Terminator brick and a Terminator brick with the character in reserves. And this is our deployment. We are playing take and hold versus priority assets for us. So we're doing priority assets. He's doing take and hold. All right, so for priority assets, it's secure asset. We have to, a friendly unit secures the asset this turn. See reverse. Your shooting phase, one friendly unit within range of one objective. I kept thinking it was the center objective. So it's actually any objective. So any objective, you could do your basic expansion objective if you want. You basically just walk up, do the action, 4 points. I think you have to control any turn you control that. Yeah, so you have to control the objective and just do an action. So that's it. I kept thinking it was a center because I don't really play other than take and hold, really. And then that's that turn. And then one or more enemy units that started the turn within range of one of our objectives is destroyed. 2 points. Oh, central objective. So if they start in the center objective or they're on the center objective, you can kill them for 2 points. So that's potential of 6 points easily. It's any battle round. So it's first turn, you can do 4 points. And then if you kill a unit in the center, that's 2 points. And then second battle round onward, you control one or more objectives, excluding your home. So expansion. And then you control 3 or more objectives at the end of your turn. Now there's your command phase. So you have to control your home objective, you have to control the center objective, and you have to control your expansion objective to get 8 points. Other than that, you just get 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. 13, 14 points if you kill something. So 12 points if you literally do priority assets with an action and just control 3 objectives. So I can see this good with a lot of horde lists as well. But we're testing out the 3 OC Terminators. MSU fucking all over the place, 2 up, 4 up saves. Now for him, taking hold, pretty simple. You control 3 or more objectives with this terrain feature. Yeah, he's got 2 in the center. So you basically just have to control 1, 2, 3, and that'll get you 4 points, end of your turn. And then you control 2 or more objectives. That's the end of, so you basically control your expansion objective and your home objective. That's 5 points easy. And then you control more objectives than your opponent. So if you're controlling the center, your expansion, and your home, you have to kill me off of the center to get the extra 4 points. But still, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points pretty easily. And then end of the game, you're basically fighting for my home field. So that's why it's really good to have the uppy downy Terminators. Getting them into my back lines by turn 4, and then by turn 5, clearing me off my home field for an extra 5 points. And that's on top of the 15 that you can max out, which is very, very scary. So I think Take and Hold have a good game into Priority Assets, and Priority Assets has a good game into Take and Hold. So I think this is an even matchup for both of us. So let's go over turn 1s. So he has turn 1. He's basically just, I deployed pretty defensively. I just put everybody kind of like in terrain, in terrain, in terrain. They're all kind of within 5 inches of this objective. And then I have the scout forward in terrain, so that way they're able to move up 6 and get onto the center objective. But again, I thought it had to be this objective to do the priority assets, not this one. So I think they should have basically just like stayed back, and then I would have had Terminators up here. So Terminators could be fighting over the center, and then Scouts could have been either picked up, brought back down over here to try and make this sticky. But I also have a lot of screens. Like I'm spending, 200 plus points for my screening units, which is not good. But most of the game, dude, I had fucking Paladins and Terminators screen out my backfield, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so he had turn 1, pretty simple. He just moves up his Scout. They move up. He puts one character, one chick in the center objective. Which they have a 3-up field note paint against psychic weapons, which most of my shit is psychic weapons, which is fun. These guys advance forward. They're setting up for turn 2 charges. The bikes, everybody else kind of moves forward. These guys advance forward to set up for a charge over here. That gives me like an 8-inch charge. So I told him about that, and then he backs up a little bit. So he backs up about 2 inches. That gives me like a 9 or 10-inch charge now. But I definitely would have basically taken the 8-inch charge on turn 1. I just would have moved up, charged in, and potentially got a couple dead guys here. I don't know if he would have finished off the entire 5-man unit down here, but that would have stolen the objective over here. and then these guys advance up and set up behind this terrain feature here. I don't really have a lot of guns. So I told him, like, before, he should have just deployed everything on the line and just fucking ran forward. I think the bikes should have ran forward. These guys running forward. These guys running forward. Stay in the terrain. Like, he basically should have had everything right here. And just force me to do something. Because then if I put anything on this objective, these bikes now are within range to kind of like move up and charge. These guys are within range to move up and charge. If he had the bike unit up here, they could have done something this way. These guys, again, are going to fight over here. So just kind of launch everything forward and like threaten me, because I really don't have a lot of units and guns to do anything to you. So that's the end of his turn 1. Our turn 1, we uppy downy, because we can uppy downy turn 1 now. So we uppy downy a couple Terminator units. Instead of me making this charge, I just pick up that unit and I put him back down over here. So there's a unit right here to get some shots off on this sister chick, because if I kill them, I get 2 points for killing a unit off the center. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to kill them, like outside of 12 of mostly everybody. I do have a reactive move. It's a D6 reactive move in this detachment. So these guys, if they advance forward, I can just reactive move back. The scouts, I forgot to do the action, so he let me go back and put the scouts on the center objective, which we talked about it. So I moved up the scouts, and they just did the action there. So now I have 2 units that he can kind of go after, which is not good for Grey Knights. Grey Knights, you want to keep your units separate, so especially if you have reactive move like Mist or something, because if your opponent sees 2 units, he can basically just advance directly towards both units, and now you can only reactive one of them. So before, I could reactive the Terminators and just be fine. But now, I can't reactive the Scouts and the Terminator, so he's going to be able to charge into one of those 2 and kill them. So that was a misplay by me. If these guys come down maybe a little bit more aggressive towards these bikes over here, they could have came down and maybe made a charge into the bikes. Libby got picked up, brought back down. He's within 12 inches of this guy, so he gets +1 ballistic skill. So he's hitting on 2s with his psychic gun, and he fucking nukes a bike super easily. That was super cool. So he kills a bike. Terminators shoot, don't do anything. Terminators shoot these guys, don't do anything. And then I kind of like camp my home field back here. I still have all the paladins off in deep strike, so that way they can come down and try and make some charges. So that's the end of my turn 1. He's got 2 bikes left here, so they move forward. These guys advance up. He picks up his Terminators back here, so they're now in the sky. They come back down over here. These guys advance forward. I react to 5 back. So they just go flat 5 this way, out of line of sight of these guys. So they back up. So now if these guys come in, I can countercharge potentially. These guys come down over here. So he's got a 5-man unit over here, another 5-man unit over here. One of them is a 4-man with the character, which has the shield on him. Might be that guy. I can't really tell from this angle. But one of these units has the captain in there. The bikes, I think, stayed back for screening. Nope, they run forward. And here are the charges. So I had the paladins rapid down here. So I rapid back here, so that way if these guys do charge the strikes, I can rapid my paladins in, which they count as a charge now. So if they charge, they get +1 damage. So they're fucking flat 3 damage on the charge, and they get fight first. So if he charges his bikes in, he charges these guys in. One of these 2 units are going to fight before he does, because of the heroic. So if he goes with these guys first, these guys fight next. But if he goes with these guys first, these guys fight next and kill them. And then these guys would go and probably not kill all these guys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since he didn't charge in here, or he failed his charge, I then heroic these guys instead. So these guys heroic this way to try and kill some bikes over here. These guys shot my librarian unit, killed like 2 Terminators, I believe. And then on my turn, I'm able to res and kind of steal the objective. And then that's his go turn 2. But again, if he did this prior the turn before, these Terminators would have been where they are now, and they probably could have like moved up or advanced up and shot the strikes. These guys would have been there turn 1 now, so then they would have been able to move up and get into combat as well, and then fall back 12 inches. And these guys are fine where they are. But that would have been a way different, more aggressive game, because these bolters are actually pretty good AP 1-2 damage. So we kill all but one bike. Yeah, the extra toughness is not the best on Terminators. Terminators are not as good as killing shit as people think. But in this attachment, we're able to fall back and charge. So, the Terminator makes a guy. So Terminator unit makes a guy. We move over. We have this guy as an option for a charge. These guys fall back, and I want to try and be able to get up into these guys as an option or charge back into this thing. These guys, the Paladins move up. The other Terminators move up. I bring in another Terminator Paladin unit over here for the +1 to charge. So these guys +1 to charge. So these guys +1 to charge there. These guys move up, can charge there. These guys can charge there. So basically I'm launching 4 different Terminator Paladin units into this brick right here. He's got to fight on death, which is good. And then these guys I want to try and steal the objective over here. He still has Vinatari, I forgot. He's got a 6-man Vinatari unit and a 3-man Vinatari unit. So they still are off the table, which is, again, scary. I have to think about deep strikes. So I have a Paladin unit fucking screening out my backfield here. I have my strike screening out here. And then I have another Terminator unit back here screening out this. So I have a Terminator unit here, a Paladin unit here, and strikes. So that's, what, 2, 4, 5, probably 600 points of my army screening my backfield. And I have 1 5-man, 2 5-man, and then everything else just forward. So at this point, I think I have everything on the table. Because again, I could still uppy downy afterwards. So he rapids his 3 guys over here for free. So these guys rapid here, and then his other 6-man rapids up here. So he's got a 6-man to threaten my expansion. He's got a 3-man to help the counter charge over here. And he still has this 5-man over here. So I forgot about this 5-man with the shoot and move strat from the Lions. So if I shoot a unit, he can then react to move, which again, I forgot about. So the Libby shoots these guys. I think I maybe kill one. Yeah, so I kill 1 Terminator, 4-wound Terminator. But now he reactives 5 fucking right at me, which is not good. So try and remember their strats if you guys are playing the Lions. So unless you plan on like charging them or something like that, like either don't shoot them or just charge them. So now he's like even further closer to me. If he didn't do that, he would have to probably pick them up and put them back down or just not be able to charge me this turn. But now he's like 5 inches closer, so now he's got an easy charge into me. Plus, these guys can move up 10 and charge me as well. So I'm going to try to use my reactive on this unit up here to try and have them survive because the Libby actually has really good guns. So down here, we make all of the charges, and this 1 Paladin unit with the +1 to charge rolls a 10. So they actually go 11 inches. So them going 11 inches, I told him my goal here is to probably consolidate or pile in or double pile in into the Vinatari here. So I'm able to just take his Vinatari off the table without them getting to fight. So what he does is he heroics with the Terminator brick. So him heroicing with the Terminator brick lets me put essentially 2 units into the Terminator brick. So the 1 Paladin brick over here kills most of this unit. The Terminator brick finishes them off. He fights back, kills a couple Paladins. But then my 2 Paladin bricks down here, one's able to put a ton of damage into the Terminator brick, and then the other Paladin brick kills all but 1 Terminator. So we actually finish off all but 1 Terminator here. We finish off this unit with the Blade Champ down here, and the Vinataris luckily are still alive. So I think for him, he didn't have to launch the Terminators in. We talked about this. He could have just kept the Vinatari dead or put the Vinatari back. So the Vinatari here, they're still able to threaten 10 forward. So 10 inches is like to here to then charge. So the Vinatari didn't have to be 8 inches away. They could have been fucking right behind this terrain feature and just waited, just like these guys up here. So the Vinatari back here, you don't have to worry about it. Then he still has this Terminator brick and the Vinatari. All I would have killed was that 1 unit right here. So that would have been way different. He would have still had the Terminator brick and the Vinatari. Now he only has the Vinatari. Big difference. But yeah, so now I have like a ton of fucking units or dudes here just waiting. And now it's his clapback. So on the fight on death, he kills a ton of the Paladins. So I think I have this 5-man Terminator brick left. He kills all but one, the Paladins here with the Chaplain. And then I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Paladin with the Chaplain here. Or Terminators here, and then the Chaplain here. And then one Paladin back here. So Paladin, 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 Terminator, Terminator, Terminator. Drago is my Grandmaster. His unit died. Probably to the fight on death. And there's one wound left on him. So all the dev and everything going into my Paladin brick with the Grandmaster killed everybody, and then took my Grandmaster down to 1 wound. So that was fun. Yeah, so now his clap back. He starts to move up his bikes. So 3-man bikes are able to charge in and then basically pile back in 12, so they're super far away. These guys move up forward. I do reactive 5 back, so basically I reactive super far away to make that charge a little bit harder. Terminator falls back. Venatari move forward this way. And then after the shooting and charging, he's able to fall back and charge with the Terminator. The Venatari shoot and charge in. The bikes charge in and then move back 12. Actually, I rapided. So there were 2 Terminators left over here. They were off the table. I rapided down, and since one of them were dead, there's a little trick for Grey Knights. If one of them are dead, you don't have to bring them back in reserves. So if you have one guy dead, you can keep him dead. Then when you rapid in your command phase, you're able to make a Terminator, and then you can then move up and get that extra threat range. So that's what I was trying to do with its home field. So I rapided down here with the one apothecary that had 1 wound left. Rapided down here. I have a guy left, so then I'm able to make a guy here and then move up and then charge the sisters on his home field. But he saw that as an issue, so he fucking charges backwards into my guys back here. So that was the guy that I was going to set up. Preempted it way too early. And he charged back and killed these guys. And then when he was finished killing them, he was even further away. And he moves them all the way back here. So I have like no way to fucking get to them right now. But I still have a Terminator brick in the center. I have my Grandmaster, 1 wound left. He charges the Venatari into me. I finish off the Terminator here. The Venatari is still alive, so he has 1 Venatari left. The Terminator alive. So I fall back with everybody. So I fall back with these guys. I fall back with these guys. I shoot the Venatari, I kill him. I shoot the Terminator, I believe I kill him. These guys get brought back down over here, uppy downy. The strike, Lonely Strike, gets brought down here, does the action. These guys fail their charge. So I'm able to move up and try and threaten the Venatari. This was a really bad idea. So I already had the objective, so I don't know why I charged into the Venatari. They fucking wrecked me. The Terminator's going into the Venatari, not good. I think I hit on 3s, and then I wound on 4s. So it's just not good statistics going into a full 6-man Venatari that have like lethal sustain, strike 7, AP 2 damage. Like it was not smart. So I charge into him, and he fucking kills all but the Libby. So Venatari just fucking backhand my Terminators. Like, what the fuck you think you're doing? So that was a misplay by me. I should have just basically camped it, waited a turn, shot him, and then just fucking be like, all right, I out OC you. You can't do anything about it. And then on his turn, he would have killed me, which still would have been good because I would have stopped his primary. So that was a way big mistake, not understanding the statistics with the Grey Knight melee against the Venatari. But I still have a lot of guys. I still have like Paladins back here. I still have 5 Terminators. I still have 5 Terminators. I still have a bunch of Paladins and Terminators over here. So I still have dudes like all over the place. 3 OC everywhere, camping objectives, doing the action. So it's pretty close game. It's 57-41 going into his turn 4. So he brings down uppy downy his guys from up here over to here. He still has all of his sisters camping the backfield. I back up these guys to try and stop these guys from getting the charge. These guys get shot by the bikes here. He kills 2 of them, so they actually do kill Terminators pretty easily, especially with AP1. Charges in, finishes off that unit pretty easily. I think he spent 1 CP to redo his 12-inch leader ability, so he's able to charge again into something and then move 12 inches away at the end of the fight phase. So that is also another really good strat that Lions have. I can see why Lions is doing very, very good right now. Minotaur now going to camp my expansion objective for the rest of the game. And then he's got these Terminators right here. So I have a couple guys that I can then res and make this charge easier, which I think is now my game plan. So my game plan is basically commit everything to kill these Terminators down at the bottom here. And then maybe if I can get these guys out of the backfield, all he'll have left are bikes, Minotaur on the other side of the table, and a unit of sisters left. So I bring down these guys, uppy downy the paladins that were on my home field. So I bring them down here outside of 8 inches of the Terminators. All these guys make the charge. These guys also roll bonkers, and they make a charge. So I'm able to pile in, and if these guys die, I can then pile into the sisters and kill the sisters and get rid of them. So I surround the Terminators. He's just chopping me down as I'm chopping him down. We kill all but, I think, 1 Terminator right here. So now since I'm not able to pile into this guy, because he's outside of 3 inches, I'm able to then second pile into the sisters back here and then kill the sisters. So since this one paladin was able to get in combat with this guy right here, I can't consolidate into this guy, so I have to pile in. I'm choosing this target to pile into, so I'm going to pile into this target and then kill those guys. So I still have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 Terminators left, and then the chaplain with 1 paladin left. I have the Grandmaster somehow with 1 wound. I have these 5 Terminators, and that's it. So I'm running out of guys as well. My strikes are dead. Killed my strikes. And now we're going to his turn. 74-52 going into turn 5. So after scoring, I have 84-57 going into turn 5. We're trying to stop his primary. He's getting easy primary because he's controlling my expansion and this one pretty easily. He's got his home field as well, so he's getting 3 every turn. But now I'm just trying to stay as far away as possible from him. So I have a paladin unit fully here. I have 1 paladin with a chaplain, Terminator, surrounded by the Terminators. I surrounded him, so he has to emergency disembark, which he can't get past my 2-inch engagement range. So you can fall back. He only goes 5, so he can fall back, but he can't land outside of 2 of my guys. So he can't actually disembark. So these guys won't be able to shoot me. But they're going to move up and try and commit. This is the end of turn 5. So for his points, he's trying to get as many points as possible, which we're just comparing if he's at a team tournament. So most people would give up at this point, but I get something like tempting target and no prisoners. He gets tempting target, no prisoners. So I'm like, why don't you just try to... I don't think you guys can see the points. All right, so why don't you just try to go for the charge, right? So instead of like trying to go this way and kill these guys, the tempting target's over here. So if he like does go 10 inches this way and then does bang out that charge, he's able to then pile in, maybe kill some of these guys and then consolidate on the point to capture the point and get tempting target. So that's a 5-point swing, and then if he actually kills these guys, it's another 3 to 5 points for killing shit. So that's just getting him more points. So he's going for the long bomb charge to try and keep the points as minimal as possible, especially for the team event. So instead of just going for the easy play, he's going for the harder play to try and actually get points. So it's very good to practice that, especially if you have a team event coming up and try and limit the points. He does bang out the fucking charge. So he makes the charge. He puts this guy on the other side of the dense terrain, these other 2 on the other side of the dense terrain. So he charges in, and then you don't have to base. So then when you pile in, then you base, so I can't do anything. And then he puts the other guy over here to stop me from getting onto the objective. So very good pro play right here. I can't counter anything over here. So once he clears out the entire fucking unit over here, which was pretty easy, now he can consolidate any direction on this terrain feature. So he kills them, clears them off, gets no prisoners, and then gets a tempting target for a lot of points. So he goes up to 73 on the bottom of 5. So end of the score. This is the final board state. We back up these guys. These guys move this way. I think I can basically, I think I threw a grenade into this Terminator, killed him, and now I have basically Grandmaster doing the action, these guys moving up, I have this sticky, these guys moving up, we charge in, and I think at this point, we don't finish off the unit because the character was still alive. So, this is the final board state. Final score 92 to 73 for the Gray Boys. MSU Terminator Brick, pretty good. Especially with hidden now, like you don't have to shoot all of their guns. Their guns are mainly there to either precision out easy characters like Pain Boys or sorcerers in T-Suns, like stuff like that. Like that's really what they're there for, or chaff clearing. So it's a ton of like 6-shot rounds each going into chaff clearing to kill screens. So that way you can deep strike onto objectives. You can be able to wrap it onto objectives and then do counter charges everywhere. You have one Grandmaster for the free strats. You have chaplains for extra rerolls for charges, and then you have +1 to charge with one of the chaplain units with the rerolls. So it's not bad. I would definitely run this again. I'd try and put maybe more side cannons in the list. Probably do more enhancements. I would definitely try this build out with banishers. So that way if I can try banishers and the paladin detachment, I can try like the similar build. Not have the fallback and shoot and charge, but I have a mist guaranteed and better strats and better enhancements. So better enhancements, better strats, and I get fucking melee. I was in fucking combat the entire game. So if I had like sustain or lethal all game, I'd probably kill more shit, right? So I'm going to try this out in Banishers with the Paladin attachment. But at the end of the game, guys, we go over a bunch of stuff that we liked, didn't like, what we would change and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check out the live report, head over to the Patreons or members on YouTube. So that way you guys can support us. We have more stuff of this content coming out to you guys. And make sure you comment below if you like these types of videos, so that way I can keep doing them for you guys. Again, weeks later, because I have to support my Patreons who support me and support the members who support us over at the Dirtbag Nation. If you guys want to join the Dirtbag Nation, get your own Discord link, head over to the Patreon page. That's the best way to support us. And get the merch. We have our Makari merch, who's now a model. But all of these merch is in the description below. Plus the book, you guys can scan that QR code all the way to the right of the screen and get Keevil's book. It's a very, very good read. It's the first 40k tactical book out on the market, so we can say that. It's a really cool read, so check that out and support them. And yeah, there's a lot coming up. We're doing a lot of battle reports, a lot of tactical videos. I have a little break coming up, but there's going to be videos coming up on Patreons and members. So if you guys want to support us over there, guys, comment below what you liked, didn't like, how it can improve on the channel. I appreciate you clicking on the video, and we will see you in another video soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run a Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improve Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now, we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setups that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. We really want to get a bigger studio going. That is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.